them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Terry is out there with O'Neal. And there's Wennington. Then it's Morris. And it's Holmes in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Moore passes to Hansen. Goes up, rips down the breakaway slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Washington shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Here's Wennington, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Wennington's got 10.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
And that one's good. Cheatham.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Morris against Hodges. Now, here is Morris. Guarded closely. Lets it go from the wing. Wennington, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Cheatham. Sinks the triple. Cheatham's got 33 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to O'Neal, and here is Holmes. Back to O'Neal. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. On Thursday, and then on Saturday.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Here's Cheatham. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Holmes to the inside. Gets it to go. That one good from Wennington. Wennington's got 4 this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Now, here's Holmes. 6 points for him. Here he goes. And Holmes throws it down.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Rebounded by Cheatham. Cheatham's got 6 rebounds here tonight. For 3, drops in the tray. Cheatham's got 44.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
All alone. Oh! And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Washington shooting around 40% from the floor here. Moore against Holmes. And again, Washington no good. Here's Cheatham, guarded by Holmes. And the 3 ball is good. Cheatham's got 49 points in the game.
simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
It's stolen by Teague. Here's Hodges. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Hodges has got 20 points.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Fast break points, the edge goes to them, and those quick buckets are easy money. I love to see that.
Here's Wennington. He's got 12. Holmes passes to Terry, and that one is off.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Butler, he's checked in for Hodges.
One shot.
Clark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, whoo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Here's the break. Here's Cheatham. Finished off the break. Cheatham's got 56 points in the game.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Here's Wennington. Teague covering. Can they get it? He lays it in. Wennington's got 14 points for the game.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
Moore passes to Cheatham. Launches it. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. It's stolen by Teague. Now here comes Teague, leading the break. He got it again. Sensational.
A 60-piece goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Raleigh is tied for the fourth most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Here's Wennington. That will fall for his seventh bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Fires for three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Wennington's got 19 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Took him no time at all on that one.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's Wennington. He's got 19. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Now let's quickly take a look at some stats for Teague. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. And with a top 20 ranking and field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And it's his lightning-quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also, his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. Now, here's Holmes. He's got 8. Rebounded by Cheatham. Cheatham's got rebound number 8 now on the night. From deep. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Bates. Holmes with a screen on Teague. And another miss by Washington.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Moore with the bucket.
Yeah, just continued sloppiness with the basketball. They are shooting themselves in the foot.
It's hard enough to win in this league without careless mistakes. As a matter of fact, you can't win if you have too many careless mistakes.
Guys, they're in a really nice roll here.
Yeah, just haven't wasted any opportunities.
And another one falls. Amazing.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And it's Holmes off the drive. Here's Rush. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Rush. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And it's Holmes off the drive. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Holmes taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Holmes. Both free throws good from Holmes. The visitors with the ball. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Cheatham, and another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. And here comes Moore, leading the fast break. And that one is stuffed right through. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 19 assists.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Washington shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Moore with the steal. Takes a 3. hits the three-point bomb. Moore's got 14 points.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
Here's Rush. He's got 6. And another miss by Washington. Here's Cheatham. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Washington now. Pass to Daniels. Looking to end the run, and it's blocked. And they get it back. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. Rebounded by Cheatham.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. He is having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the court.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He started out hot from distance, and that has continued.
They get a hand on it. Pass to Hendricks.
My goodness.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the Phantom half-court shot. Drumline. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
You take a look at the visitors. They're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that, but I think they're ready to make some noise in the playoffs. That's when you turn up.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the visiting team.
They're efficient. They play to their strengths. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots they feel confident about. If they don't feel confident, they make the next pass.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.